Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. I make videos all about tech and productivity. For this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my current favorite travel bag for photography and videography. And what I like about it is you can't really tell that it's a honkin' camera bag, but it actually holds a lot. I want to stand up and show you guys. This is the Brevite backpack, the jumper bag. I got this in the XL, and as you can see, it is pretty massive. The reason why I got the XL version is because I do shoot video and I'm trying to shoot more photography, so I wanted something that could hold a lot, and then if I travel anywhere, if I do any trips, I also want to be able to my cat. I also want to be able to put other things in the bag and be able to use it as an everyday backpack as well. So that's why I got that, and we're gonna go through pocket by pocket what's in here. I kept this packed as if I were actually traveling. So if you didn't know, I did some trips this year already. I went to Chicago. I have a vlog about that. It was a lot of fun. And then I did a trip recently in May for my birthday. I actually didn't record any footage of that just because I was with family most of the time, but I brought this bag for both trips and it has held up very, very nice. And the pockets and everything that you can put in here has been amazing. As for the pockets, what I really liked about this bag is that there are two front pockets or compartments. So there's the two pockets there, and then on the side you also have a pocket either for a water bottle, or as you can see, I have my Joby iPhone tripod in here. And then over here you also have a quick access area to get into one of the front compartments, which I will show you in a second. And then up here, you have the main compartment. I don't know if you guys can see this or how well you can see it, but this is the main compartment up here with these zippers. And then you do have a pocket back here for a laptop. And then another cool thing is you have this little back pocket as well for like your phone, or if you want to put a slim wallet back there, or just something that you don't want to have easy access to. Okay. Oh, and on the bottom you do have these little straps, so obviously you could put a larger tripod down here if you wanted, which I haven't utilized yet, but I've seen other YouTube videos of people doing that while I was researching the bag. All right, let's get into the fun part of opening up all of the pockets. I love watching like everyday carry videos or travel videos and trying to find the best solution. So like I said, this is the main compartment in the front. So in here I have my Anker mobile battery. Love this guy. Tripod capabilities. And I have my Lacie. This is where I usually store footage that I want to just store for a long time, not that I'm actually working off of. And then my Apple charging brick. And then I think I also have, yeah. What is this one for? I like barely have anything that, I guess this is for my, oh, this is for my actual camera that I'm shooting on right now. So yeah, it's nice because you can either put something like right in here in this part and have it sit like I was doing with my hard drive, or you can utilize these pockets for a bunch of different things, which is very nice. And I also like that on the white bag, at least, the Brevite, that the logo also is white, so it's not like overbearing. Okay, now this is the meat of the bag, in my opinion. Ta-da! This is where all of your camera gear goes, and I love that you can take these little inserts and rearrange it to fit your needs. I mean, most camera bags do that, but it's just so helpful. So I don't have all of my equipment in here because I'm shooting on some of it, which is what you guys are watching right now, but this is everything, and then plus if you can pretend that my Sony ZV-E10 is in here as well, thank you. I have my Samyang lens. I have my Manfrotto little tripod. I like using this tripod when I'm like vlogging or if I just need to do a quick shot of something. It's really versatile, and I've had this since 2019, 2020. And then my beast of a camera, you got my Sony A7 II. I still love this camera. I don't intend on upgrading anytime soon until I get better at photography or feel like I need to. That's a little life hack or life tip. You don't need to have the best equipment to start out doing what you want to do. Hence me literally recording this overhead shot with my iPhone 15. I got my Peak Design strap in here too. Also love this guy. I love everything Peak Design. You'll see some more instances of that throughout this video. I just think it's a good brand. It's the main compartment where I keep my camera equipment, and like I said, there is that side pocket, so if you want to throw a camera or some lenses off to the right side of your bag to then grab that really quickly while you're on the go, that's an option. And that's actually what I was doing. I was keeping my Sony ZV-E10 in the right side, and then that way when there is a clip that I wanted to take just really quickly, I could do that. Okay, let's go into this. So the other cool thing about this bag that I really liked to make it more versatile if you didn't want to use it just for camera equipment is, like I said, you have this compartment that is all spaced out for your camera equipment, but you can take these inserts out, and I'll just show you really quick. I hope you guys can see it, but there's also an insert right here. And you can take this insert out, and then if you had all of the other inserts out, then this would just be one giant compartment like a normal backpack. So that was one reason why I really liked this bag, because for times that I just wanted to use it to carry around maybe a little bit of my camera equipment, like my Sony ZV-E10 for some vlogging, or I just wanted to carry it around like a regular backpack, I have that option. So anyway, moving on to the actual compartment. So this is actually, this front compartment is actually a lot bigger than I was expecting. When I was watching reviews on it, I was like, okay, yeah, it seems like it can fit a lot. But until I got this in my hand, I did not realize how big this truly was. So as you can see, I had, once again, Peak Design, my Peak Design tech case. And this guy is a monster. This tech pouch is a monster. It's pretty big, it fits a lot of stuff, and this fits in here with room to spare, which is why I could also fit my gimbal in here. So this is my DJI Osmo. I got this a couple years ago. I absolutely love it. I want to take more videos with it with my iPhone. I was doing some TikToks actually using this, and it is so useful. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, please go do so. I'm gonna try to create more content. But anyway, going back to the bag itself, I had this in here as well. So I had that sitting up there. And then behind all of this stuff, I actually had a little small notebook. I like to journal, I like to write. Goes along with my whole creative process, but I had a journal in here as well. So think of like a Moleskine little journal, like a B5 or something. That's what could fit in there. And then right in here, there's another little pocket. So I utilize this more so for my wallet and things. I had that in there. So I want to share with you guys what I have in my tech pouch really quickly, because like I said, this holds a lot and this is part of my bag. So let's move you. This is my Peak Design. I love this color. I know they came out in the like green or like sage color as well, which is also very nice. I don't think I have, yeah, there's a pocket right here, right in the front that I don't utilize. And I just realized I could probably put a hard drive in there actually. So I usually transfer all of my, one sec. I have it behind me. I usually transfer all of my footage that I'm actually gonna be editing onto this little SSD. It is one of the Samsung portable SSDs. This is the T5. I know there's like a T7 out right now. They're pretty cheap. I have 2 of these actually, and I could totally put this in this front pouch, which I didn't even think to utilize. Anyway, we got that front pouch there, and then you open her up. And this isn't even everything that I typically use, but I have a little case for SD cards, Peak Design, again, of course, but this is the little clip. So you can put this on your bag straps, and then you have your camera, just really easy to grab and go. I was actually doing this when I was in Chicago. I had this on the Brevite backpack strap, and I had one of my cameras attached to this, and then I could just pop it out really quickly. So, always gotta have my Peak Design on me at all times. And then just some cords. Oh, here's my other hard drive. I guess I was using this hard drive. I gotta label which one is actually full. So, I have it in this little pocket. And then, of course, batteries. Always need spares, always. And I'm happy that my A7 II and my ZV-E10 use the same battery. It saves me a lot of headache. Apparently I have SD card holders in here without any SD cards in them. But yeah, there's this little zip pouch. And then there's even more pockets and things. I would typically also have my like iPhone charger, charging cables, Apple Watch charger, and brick in here. I have that out right now. And then the last thing is my Rode microphones. I'm using those to record right now, but just to show you, I throw these in here as well. So that is the Peak Design tech pouch. Technically this video isn't about Peak Design, but it's a huge part of how I pack and travel with my camera equipment. And just to show you, this is the notebook that I was using. This is I thought this was a B5. Pretty sure this is a B5. It doesn't say, but this can also fit in here with even more room. So you could have something thicker in here. You could have actual books in here. Yeah, you can fit a ton of stuff. So let's close her up. This is now the last part. Right up here. And I just have my MacBook Pro in here. This is the 14-inch. A 16-inch could definitely fit in here, no problem. I was also putting in, when I still had it, my iPad, because it is big enough to fit the iPad in here as well. Onto the back. I don't have anything in this back pocket, but like a quarter of my hand can fit in here, so not too bad. You could get away with like a smaller iPhone or like maybe a smaller wallet and your keys, that type of stuff. Then over on the side, you have this pouch that can be used for either a water bottle or a tripod, and it does have the clips here, so you can actually secure and fasten your tripod in here. I just have it here kind of like tekito, or like not really in here like I normally would, but to give you an idea, this is the size of my tripod that I have in here. So, and it does stretch quite a bit. If you can see, there's these little elastics on the side, which allows it to stretch very well. Okay. And then over here in the back, I forgot to mention, you do have a spot to slide this onto some luggage, which is what I did when I went down to Chicago. It made it a lot easier going through the airport with like a carry-on and this, so I could get through the airport very easily. So yeah. And I just gotta shout it out. Obviously, if you've seen some of my past videos, I've lived in Japan, but this is a little like good luck charm. We call it omamori in Japanese, and I've had this on all of my travel bags since I want to say 2020 or no, 2019 is when I got this at one of the shrines in Tokyo. So, and I always have this on my bag, and I just wanted to call out to that because I miss Japan. That was a quick run through of my current favorite travel bag. Again, it is the Brevite XL Jumper, I believe it was. I will put all of the links to everything that I mentioned today. So the bag from Brevite, as well as my Peak Design gear that I shared with you, my tripods and gimbals, the whole nine will be linked down below if you want to grab any of the stuff that I talked about today. And I'm still a very new photographer and videographer, and this is pretty much the main gear that I have and that I use. I don't really use anything outside of this, minus like a ring light and then also some tripods. So you can be pretty minimalistic if you want to, and if you're just starting out. The one thing I did want to sink money into was protecting my gear, which is why I went with Brevite, which is why I went with Peak Design. I just feel very safe in using their products based off of either friends who are photographers or videographers or reviews that I've seen online. So I highly, highly recommend this. This bag has already held up very well. And last thing that I forgot to mention, you can throw this into the washer and wash it. So very versatile if you want to use it for your gear or just everyday use. Like I said, I love making videos about tech and productivity and how to be as productive as you can be, even for someone like me who has a 9-to-5 but likes to do this on the side. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.